You don't lack discipline. You lack closure. And that difference matters more than you think. Most people assume discipline collapses because they're lazy, or distracted, or not motivated enough. But that's rarely the real reason. You finish your workday, but you're still thinking about what you didn't finish. You leave a conversation, but hours later you're replaying what you said. You make a decision, and then quietly keep reconsidering it. Nothing ever actually closes. You move on physically, but mentally, it stays open, and open things take energy. It's like having 10 tabs open in your mind. None of them urgent, none of them dramatic, but none of them finished either. You don't consciously feel all of them at once, but your system does. Your nervous system does. And when nothing is finished, your system never resets. It doesn't feel intense, it feels subtle, like background noise, low-level tension, a slight pull on your attention. But that background noise drains you. Not because you're incapable, not because you're weak, because you're carrying everything forward. You never create a line between what was and what's next. And when there's no line, everything blends together. That's why even simple tasks start to feel heavier than they should. You sit down to focus, but your mind drifts. You try to rest, but you don't fully relax. You tell yourself you'll reset tomorrow, but tomorrow arrives with yesterday still open. When you stop moving physically, your mind gets louder, because there's nothing anchoring it. No motion, no structure, no closure, just open space. And open space amplifies what's unfinished. Something small bothers you. You don't address it. You tell yourself it's not a big deal. But it lingers. You don't decide what to do about it. So your mind keeps revisiting it. Not loudly, just quietly. And when too many small things linger, even discipline feels exhausting. Not because the task is hard, because your system is overloaded. Discipline requires a closed system. If your system never resets, discipline will always feel heavier than it needs to be, not because you lack ability, because you lack finality. Most people respond to this by pushing harder, more structure, more rules, less downtime. They assume the answer is force, but force doesn't close loops, it just adds more. You don't need more intensity, you need interruption, a small reset, a clear separation between what just happened and what happens next. Before you move to the next task, pause, not dramatically, just intentionally. Before you open something new, pause. Ask yourself, is the last thing actually closed? Did I decide what happens next? Did I define where this stands? Or am I carrying it forward again? Closure doesn't mean perfection. It means definition. It means deciding. It means finishing the thought. It means writing down the next step instead of keeping it in your head. It means choosing how you feel about something instead of replaying it. You don't need to overhaul your life. You need to stop leaking. Close one loop, then another, not aggressively, not obsessively, just consistently. When you close something, your system resets slightly. When your system resets, energy stabilizes. When energy stabilizes, discipline becomes lighter. You stop feeling scattered. You stop feeling behind. You stop feeling like you need to catch up, because you're not dragging unfinished weight forward anymore. Discipline isn't about intensity, it's about containment. A closed system holds energy. An open system leaks it. If you feel drained, even when you're not doing that much, look at what's open, not what's hard, not what's overwhelming, what's unfinished. Start there. You're not incapable. You're not undisciplined. You're just operating inside an open system, and discipline requires a closed one.